Laws and Policies for Women in the Philippines. Filipino women have been active participants in almost every aspect of positive social change in the Philippines. The current laws protecting Filipino women's rights are a testament to our foremothers' determination to fight for gender equality. The formulation of women's rights started during the post-martial law era, when the 1987 Constitution declared the equality of women and men before the law. So sinasabi dito na ang mga babaeng Pilipino ay naging aktibong kalahok sa halos lahat ng aspeto ng positibong pagbabago sa lipunan ng Pilipinas. Ang mga kasalukuyang batas na nagpuprotekta sa mga karapatan ng kababaihang Pilipino ay isang patunay o nagpapakita ng determinasyon ng ating mga ninuno na ipaglaban ang pagkakapantay-pantay ng kasarian. Ang pagsasabatas ng mga karapatan ng kababaihan ay nagsimula noong panahon ng post-martial law at dito idineklara ng 1987 Constitution ang pagkakapantay-pantay ng kababaihan at kalalakihan sa harap ng batas. Women's rights are mandated by the Philippine Constitution. Women play a vital role in nation building. The inclusion in societal structures and processes are key toward equality and development. Republic Act 1987, or the Women in Development and National Act, stems from this portion of the Constitution. The Act tasked the National Commission on the Role of Filipino Women, now the Philippine Constitution of Women, to provide assistance in ensuring the formulation and nationwide implementation of gender-responsive government, policies, programs, and projects. So, ang sinasabi dito, ang mga karapatan ng kababaihan ay iniutos ng Philippine Constitution. Ayon sa kanila, ang mga kababaihan daw ay may mahalagang papel sa pagbuo ng bansa at ang pagsasama-sama at proseso nito ay susi tungo sa pagkakapantay-pantay at pag-unlad. Ang Republic Act 1987 o ang Women in Development and National Act ay nagmumula sa Constitution. At dito inatasan ng batas ang National Commission on the Role of Filipino Women, na ngayon ay Philippine Constitution of Women, na magbigay ng tulong sa pagtiyak na maipatupad sa buong bansa ang mga patakaran, programa at proyekto ng gobyerno na tumutugon sa kasarian. The Philippine Commission on Women is an advisory body to the President and Cabinet members on issues concerning gender and development. By forming 6 clusters with civil society partners and government organizations, the Philippine Commission on Women addresses the concerns and issues highlighted in the CEDAW. It is the monitoring body for the implementation of gender mainstreaming in the country. Ang Philippine Commission on Women ay isang advisory body o tagapagbalita at nagbibigay advice sa Pangulo at sa mga miyembro ng gabinete tungkol sa gender and development. Tinutugunan ng Philippine Commission on Women ang mga alalahanin at isyung naka-highlight sa CEDAW. Ito ay monitoring body para sa pagpapatupad ng gender mainstreaming sa bansa. The national government then aimed to adopt gender mainstreaming to address gender issues in all aspects of life. Executive Order No. 348 created the Philippine Development Plan for Women for the period of 1989 to 1992. It was the first development plan to integrate women's interests. It lists the Philippine objectives for gender mainstreaming and project until 1992. Ang sinasabi dito ay ginamit ng national government ang mainstreaming para matugunan ang mga issue tungkol sa kasarian sa lahat ng aspeto ng buhay. Ang Executive Order 348 ay nilikha ng Philippine Plan for Women noong taong 1989 to 1992. Ito ang kauna-unahang plano para sa pag-unlad at pagsamahin ang interes ng kababaihan. Dito, inilista ang mga layunin ng Philippine para sa gender mainstreaming at proyekto hanggang 1992. The Philippine Plan for Gender-Responsive Development was later drafted to supplement the Philippine Development Plan for Women. This 30-year perspective plan from 1995 to 2025 covers the following domain: the individual, the family, as well as socio-cultural, economics, political, and legal issues. The Philippine Plan for Gender-Responsive Development considers gender and development mainstreaming a priority concerns and seek to achieve gender equality in all public programs and policies. So, ang Philippine Plan of Gender-Responsive Development ay kalaunang binalangkas para madagdagan ang Philippine Development Plan for Women. Ang 30 years perspective plan mula 1995 to 2025 ay sumasaklaw sa mga sumusunod na domain. Ito ay individual, pamilya, mga isong sosyo-kultural, ekonomiya, pampolitika at legal issues. Ayon pa dito, kinonsider ng Philippine Development Plan for Women na ang gender and development ay isang pangunahing dapat alalahanin dahil ito daw ay isang daan upang makamit ang pagkakapantay-pantay ng mga kasarian sa lahat ng public program and policy. Government department, bureaus, office, agencies, as well as affiliates or government-controlled corporation are required to formulate and realize a gender and development plan of action that would incorporate gender perspective in their institutional frameworks. Gender and development planning includes allocation of at least 5% of an agency's total budget to gender and development-related programs, policies, and projects such as gender mainstreaming. Dito, sinasabing lahat ng kawanihan, opisina at ahensya ay kailangang makipag-cooperate at isakatuparan ang mga plano para sa gender and development. Kasama rin sa pagpaplano ng gender and development ang paglalaan ng at least 5% budget ng isang agency para sa mga programa, patakaran at proyektong nauugnay sa gender and development gaya ng gender mainstreaming. Next, the Philippine government produced 2 recent publications on gender mainstreaming. These are the successors of the Philippine Development Plan for Women and the Philippine Plan for Gender Responsive Development, which created more than 2 decades ago. And the 2 recent publications on gender mainstreaming are: first is the Harmonized Gender and Development Guidelines published in 2010 by the National Economic and Development Authority, Philippine Commission on Women, and the Official Development Assistant Gender and Development Network. The guidelines are concrete responses to the Magna Carta of Women, which also calls for gender mainstreaming in all government programs and policies. And the other publication is the Women Empowerment Development and Gender Equality, Plan 2013 to 2016, published by the Philippine Commission on Women. It addresses previous gaps in the Philippine Development Plan for Women and the Philippine Plan for Gender-Responsive Development. So, ang pamahalaan ay nagpatupad ng maraming batas para protektahan ang kababaihan ng Pilipinas mula sa mga uri ng diskriminasyon at karahasan. Ang mga gumagawa ng batas ay patuloy na gumagawa ng batas para sa mga kababaihan gaya ng sumusunod na pahayag ng babaeng senador na si Senator Risa Hontiveros. Si Senator Risa Hontiveros ay nag-file ng 3 bills to combat sexual and violence against women noong last November 2022-2016 at tinawag itong the Tres Marias Bill. At ang unang bill ay ang Anti-Rape Act, Senate Bill number 1252. Pangalawa, ang Anti-Sexual Harassment Bill, Senate Bill number 1250. At ang pangatlo ay ang Gender-Based Electronic Violence Senate Bill number 1251. At dito na po nagtatapos ang ating Chapter 9.